There's definitely a relationship with the deceased female.
Tonight, police are closing in on the motive behind a violent crime that left 2 people dead and a third hospitalized. Good evening. Tonight, police have still not released the names of the 3 victims or the suspect following a deadly shooting in Waterloo.
Officers were called to a home on Virginia Street around 11:30 last night. That's where they say they found a man and a woman dead and another woman wounded. We're told the suspect fled to a campground in Phelps, where police eventually found him. Jeannie McBride joins us now live from that location. And Jeannie, what can you tell us about the man who's accused of committing this crime? What happened?
Now, regarding the suspect, we do know that he is from Romulus and has a handful of crimes, so he's no stranger with running in with the law. Now, he was taken into custody around 8:30 this morning right here. And I spoke with the Waterloo police chief, who says that with this being such a tight-knit community, it takes a very emotional toll.
Virginia Street and Wright Avenue, stand by right there. I got a report of 3 people shot.
Police who arrived at a home on Virginia Street in Waterloo around 8:30 last night described the scene as chaotic. First, coming upon a woman laying on the ground but conscious.
CPR in progress. Break. 1 gunshot, 1 to the hip.
The Waterloo police chief says as they called for backup, it just got worse.
He then went inside and found 2 deceased people inside, 1 male, 1 female.
But the suspect was still on the loose. Local and state police searched throughout the night until they got a lead. They found the suspect at Cheerful Valley Campground with self-inflicted wounds to his arms and neck. Police not only took him into custody, but to the hospital.
We had some previous arrests and domestic violence stuff with him in the past, probably 5 or 6 years. So, we were familiar with him. So we've had our run-ins in the past. But nothing to this level, obviously.
With the victims and suspects' names still being withheld, police could only say that the victims and the suspect were acquaintances. Police still investigating as Waterloo processes what just happened in their little town.
Knowing everybody involved, it's just sad, and wouldn't think anybody here was capable of doing that.
Police say when the suspect is released from the hospital, he will be taken to county court. As always, the investigation is ongoing, so make sure you stay with News 8 for updates. Adam, Maureen, back to you.
Jeannie, thank you. According to police, the original 911 call came from a cab driver who picked up 2 women from a bar in Waterloo and dropped them off at a house on Virginia Street. The driver said when the women got to the door of the house, the suspect jumped out of the bushes with a gun. By phone today, the owner of the cab company told us he had to ban the suspect from using his cabs because of previous violent incidents with his drivers.
February of last year, pretty much, right after I opened up, he had a lot of incidents where he was having fights and arguments with his girlfriend in my cab and with my wife, which was another driver. So I had to ban them. I told him, if you're gonna argue and be violent in my cars, I can't let them ride.
So here is the bottom line at this hour. Police in Waterloo telling us they were called to a home on Virginia Street last night around 11:30, where they found a man and a woman dead and another woman seriously hurt. Police say they had been shot. According to police, the suspect in the case was found hiding in a campground in Phelps today. He was taken to the hospital because of injuries which police say were self-inflicted. And tonight, police have yet to release the names of the victims or this suspect.